Apana ere ane namba muponere zisore gondo. Apana ere ane namba muponere zisore gondo. Pane masele bagabuda offside nezuro. Pane masele bagabuda offside nezuro. Eti no inau. Peshona kwete chindau. Zichiverengwa naye when you skimba no fumura no itama.
Team yangu ndipo mkuja se katadzoka zvakare zvirikupisa naskimbo vakazvirikupisa tokupai team yangu pasatapinda pane zvirikupisa zvanasika mongobayo subscribe so that musare pane zvese zvichiitika zvirikupisa pazviri TV handiti asi kana wakasubscribe kudhara zvako aiwa ngoma ndiyo tokosifambira nyaya dzacho handiti tiri mastreets ari kupisa boys dzangu.
You sat down at home and you said was it because of financial resources you thought he was going to back you up financially?
No, those days, man. That's when I started blooming, man.
You were cool.
Those days I was cruising in the Mercedes, bro.
You
get it? Right. Yeah. That's when I bought my first car. You get it?
Right.
But you know, I was born from my father, and now I'm a father. But that doesn't stop me from going back to my father's place and seeking advice. You get it? Okay. I go there, and then because he's my father. You get it? That was the same thing. That was the same mindset that I had at the time. Oh no, okay, I'm this person. Let's join hands. That was that time. Military touch. I was not. It was not something we were falling under something. It was just an organization. It was a movement.
But it was JAH PRAYZAH's movement.
No, it was JAH PRAYZAH XQ NATIO's movement.
No, under JAH PRAYZAH. JAH PRAYZAH was the CEO.
JAH PRAYZAH was the mastermind. Was it not like the mastermind
of this movement?
No, the mastermind of military touch movement was XQ. It was not JAH PRAYZAH.
Oh.
You get it? But JAH PRAYZAH had the resources. Right. He had everything.
Okay.
Even if we could say, okay, nasi ngatichitengai zvinhu zvekuisa mustudio, you could say, why should we buy zvinhu zvemustudio ndinazvo?
So
okay,
was MTM supposed to have like a separate studio from what JAH PRAYZAH had? Was that the idea?
Yeah, because JP Studios and military touch movement are two different things.
So are you saying he had two studios?
There were two studios. Actually, even until now, he has two studios. And I came to believe that was true.
After everything had happened. But when you joined initially...
I gained nothing.
Did you see?
Actually, when I was in MTM, the album that I did, Tshambo Tenderera, yes, I've got my loyal fans on whatever you sing, even if you just cough, we listen. You get it? But the album that I did when I was in MTM was a total flop. You get it?
It was average.
Total flop. Only one song made it to the top. That was the song that I did with JAH PRAYZAH. That was the only song that made it to the top. The other songs, they were only listened to by my fans. Even Vanongoskazi and MURIDZO, they're supposed to know about him through military touch. But they just know Emma. When also knows military touch, they just know Emma. Okay, when he went to JAH PRAYZAH, he did Emma and all of that. But they don't know the other song.
So do you feel like Sekuru let you down, or did MTM let you down?
Sekuru didn't let me down, but MTM, in fact, MTM
no, why you
JAH
PRAYZAH made a lot of enemies when he was rising. When he was at the top, he made a lot of enemies. So by that time, a lot of people were trying to fight JAH PRAYZAH through my name. Do you get it? That's what happened. So they made me a rival of JAH PRAYZAH when I was my own person. Yes, I had come from JAH PRAYZAH. He was my mentor and all of that, but I was my own person. And MURIDZO is his own person, and JAH PRAYZAH is his own person. If you have any grudges with JAH PRAYZAH, finish your grudges, but not including my name. Okay. That's what I wanted at that time when I joined military touch. I wanted people to fight JAH PRAYZAH without my name included.
Okay. So at what point did you realize that you had been sold a dream?
Actually, when everything went to him,
right?
Yeah.
When you say everything, is this like
you know like the collaborations,
like what? Oh, the collaboration,
like what he was saying.
Yeah, collaboration, and some of the people that loved Andy, they just twisted their love, and then they gave it to the other guy.
So it was like Darakapenga.
Yeah,
But,
no,
you know,
yeah,
isusu taida kushika padhuze na JAH PRAYZAH, but we just use Andy to just be close to JAH PRAYZAH so that we become the vanhu va JAH PRAYZAH.
So all the collabos that came through were going to him.
yeah.
Would not. Yeah, I would not. Truly speaking, I would not. Why? Because it came to a point where I was emotional. The MTM, and I was like, guys, we're being used here.
Right.
But people can't see it. You get it? We're being used. But when I just came to a decision, nobody even told me I was just like, I know I came up and I was like, ndanchada.
Just like that, you walked
Yeah.
out.
There's ndakatika na vachinendesa kuma courts and then vachinda breach a contract guys and they anchada. Okay, two occasions. We were to do a song na Rayvanny. I spoke to Rayvanny on the phone. He video called Rayvanny. Yo, my boy JAH PRAYZAH. And then JAH PRAYZAH was like, no, I have this youth of mine. It's called da 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 da. You get it? I went on. I recorded the song. And then from Norway, Rayvanny just shuts me down. I was speaking to Rayvanny on the phone.
Right.
Giving him the song, him listening. And then from Norway, he just shuts me down.
Shit.
Like,
Matotanga, the process.
yeah, that was a song.
Masimbi-san.
And then he had options. I did one song and then I did another one. And it was like, okay, I would
Take
love
your
this
pick,
one.
man.
Exactly. And then he took his pick. And then in the midst of just him putting the vocals on the song and then he just shuts me down.
Not reachable.
Yeah.
Then
And
we
then
have
later
that,
on,
that they let
Harmonize
them
comes in. Okay, what about Harmonize? Harmonize, fine. Harmonize comes in.
on the same song.
No, not on the same
this is
song.
after.
Harmonize
This is
flies
after.
in.
Right, he came.
He came.
Right.
And then the day I was about to go home and was like, no, Harmonize is coming. Okay, fine. I went there, we took him from the airport and then Chakwinam studio. And then I'm in the studio. We were prepared to shoot a song now Harmonize.
Right.
Boom. It's their song. He told me straight.
I see where the
He
frustration
told me
is.
straight.
I would be frustrated.
He told me straight. Urikona mpano wangu mkomana uyaka. But ati angani ma ideas ikuta song yake neni. Saka yako tuzaita next. And I'm like,
Leo.
that's how he
Tuzaita
speaks.
next.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nash. Say something, bro.
And that's the truth.
I
That's the
think
honest
Nash
truth.
is like gobsmacked at this point.
You get it?
Right. So do you still talk to JAH PRAYZAH?
Nah.
Kurusha. What is
Yes,
nga?
Ekuru, man, but nah.
Becky.
That's your uncle.
Becky,
Like,
he was
But
betrayed.
nah.
As far as he's
I
concerned.
tried calling him so many times.
Danny, I get that.
I
Okay,
tried
yeah.
calling him so many times, and then I got cut off. So
Oh, you tried to call him.
yeah, I tried
like,
calling him many times, but I got
Saka my
cut off.
family
Saka.
gatherings, I'm on
Nash, huh?
I think I'm coming like a block.
You get it? So we don't bother me.
Wow. Yo, call.
You got jokes.
Apana ere ane namba muponere zisore gondo. Apana ere ane namba muponere zisore gondo. Pane masele bagabuda offside nezuro. Pane masele bagabuda offside nezuro. Eti noi now. Fesho na kwete chindau. Richiverengwa naye when you skimba no fumura no itama.